All right, guys, a little bit of a late night news. This was actually told to me during my live stream that I just literally got off of. Apparently, we are getting a next gen update tomorrow, or at least that's the speculation, for the infamous Cyberpunk 2077 game. I played the fuck out of this. I live streamed it. I did all the endings for it. I had a blast. But let's be honest, the launch for this title fell short of expectations. To put it easy, this was probably the most disastrous game ever. If you follow the channel, we covered all the news from it being taken off the PlayStation and Xbox stores, people asking for their refunds, this game literally being returned to the store. I kept mine. I had no problems running it on the Series X, but you can't fix what damage there was done to it. Sure, they've done a few patches and everything, but just recently they were talking about the next gen upgrade, which is what we've been kind of patiently waiting for. But they just announced earlier, a few hours ago, we got this announcement. So Chum, how about a date? We'll talk things, you know. You're in Preem. Let's meet tomorrow, February 15th at 4 p.m. CET at the usual place. So twitch.tv/CD Project Red. So they're going to be doing a stream. This was announced at 9 a.m. And really, it's just been trending overall. But I guess because Valentine's Day, I missed it. And everybody in my chat was like, Eric, we're for sure getting a next gen update tomorrow. And I'm like, wait, that don't make sense. Why would they just suddenly drop it? Why would it just be thrown out of anywhere? But then I was like, all right, you know what? CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk has just dropped everything since day one. So at this point, if you have a next gen update, don't even wait for it. Just fucking throw it out there. Just put it out there and throw it. But one has to think, are they also going to be doing an announcement about the other rumored next gen update that we've heard about? Are we going to be getting our Witcher 3 next gen update in the near future? This is definitely one that I'm looking forward to playing and sinking the teeth into again. Fantastic game. But the game of the hour, the game with the power, the game too sweet to be sour, Cyberpunk. Could we possibly be getting a next gen update tomorrow? Well, there's one huge piece of evidence that we could possibly be doing it. And it lies on the Microsoft side. Did Microsoft accidentally leak this? Let's talk about it. So you see, I have my Xbox right here. Right now I'm updating Warzone. I had to reinstall the whole fucking game because Vanguard wasn't working. But you can see right here where Cyberpunk is. It has that nice, shiny, sexy XS logo on it. That means it's optimized for the Series X and S. That's brand new. That just got fucking placed on there. Straight up. So if that's any indication, that means we're getting this next gen update for Cyberpunk 2077 very soon, if not tomorrow. So this has me excited. I didn't realize that. I didn't see that happening until it was pointed out to me in my live chat. Now, again, say everything that you want about this game, everything that happened with its launch. This is exciting. This could possibly be the start of a slow turnaround for CD Projekt Red if the next gen version of Cyberpunk performs to expectations. For all we know, the next gen patch could come out. The game could still be broken. Could still have all these terrible, embarrassing glitches that are just hard to fathom with. Of course, you know, some people didn't experience the bad, the good, and the ugly of the game. Me, my Series X ran fine. I think I had 2 game-breaking glitches. One where my character fell through the floor of an elevator, and the other where they just got stuck like in the room where the NPC was just like sitting in an invisible chair and I couldn't progress. But for the most part, the game ran solid. Didn't run any different than what like Skyrim or Witcher 3 ran, where of course there's little bugs here and there, but there was nothing groundbreaking for the most part. But I enjoyed it. I thought it had a great story. I loved some of the characters, the voice acting, the action. Sure, the AI seemed a little stupid at times and the game kind of got a little repetitive, but it just didn't meet, you know, the expectation was up here. It had Keanu freaking Reeves, you know, my sexy twin brother. I'm the fat version of Keanu. I'm John Thick. by the way. But no, it just had all this marketing behind it, all this power behind it, and then just they just dropped the ball. You know, they did shady things like making influencers and reviewers not show any of their footage except the footage they provided, which was a PC only copy of the game that ran perfectly. They weren't allowed to show any of the console footage. There was no review copies handed out for consoles. They kind of were scummy and shady about it, and they met all the backlash that was very well deserved. And they ended up having to do all these apologies, you know, after delay, they got death threats, evidently, according to them. And they just put this game out. And I'm sure they learned a lesson. I know a lot of other gaming companies learned their lessons, because now nobody's shy about flat out delaying a game, except Rockstar. That GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition was just a fucking mess. I guess they didn't learn their lesson from CD Projekt Red. But yeah, after all of that, and that seems so long ago. That seems like it was just eras ago. It feels like it was ages ago, but it was only like a little over a year ago that CD Projekt Red fumbled hard. One of the most infamous, disastrous video game launches of all time. But here's my thing, and I wanted to record this video late. It's late right now, and this video is coming either early morning or late evening, depending where you're at. I want CD Projekt Red to succeed. I want them to redeem themselves after this game. I want them to basically do good. I want the game to be as great as it was hyped up to be. But I'm so terrified that a next-gen patch just is not going to be enough for it. Like, it has to be a substantial upgrade. It can't just be throwing some prettier colors and graphics on top of the shit pile that's Cyberpunk. It needs to be like fully fixed quality of life updates, good graphics, good frame rates. It needs to run solid. It needs to have better visuals, maybe some new missions. Like, CD Projekt Red needs to surprise us hardcore. I doubt that we'll have a next-gen patch out tomorrow, but they are really hyping up this stream. And we got the XS logo, like I mentioned, on the icon of the game. And there's been rumors and rumbling that it's coming out tomorrow. So maybe we'll be getting it. So I'm definitely installing this game on my Xbox. And I'm checking to see if there's a patch soon. But it looks like tomorrow during the stream at 4 p.m. CET, we will be getting our updates on Twitch. Do you guys think we're going to be getting a Cyberpunk Next Gen update? I don't know. If it happens, it better be good, because they're not going to live it down if it's just an half-assed Next Gen update. Anyways, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much.